Welcome back to Tasty Yet Healthy. I'm Tracy and this is my kitchen. This is where every week I bring you recipes that I make for my family of 5 right here in my own kitchen. The only kick is that everything I make is tasty yet healthy. If you're trying to make healthy changes in your diet, this is the place to be. Tonight we're making codfish with tomatoes and brown rice. So let me show you how you can make it healthy. All right, so tonight's dinner is codfish with tomatoes and brown rice. A healthy diet needs fish in it, and codfish is full of lots of things that the body needs, such as vitamins and minerals and those healthy fats such as omega-3s. So we, of course, are using codfish for this recipe, but if you would like to use a different white fish, you can do that also. We're using organic brown rice. It's a blend of actually brown and red rice. And then I actually recently learned a trick on olive oil. I've always bought extra virgin olive oil, but if you look for it to be from one location versus if you have another type of olive oil, it'll show that it can be from multiple locations. But if you can find it from just one location, you're getting a better quality olive oil. So that's what we have tonight. And then of course, we're sticking with canned tomatoes for our tomato base, and they are organic. So the first thing that we want to do is get our brown rice going, because it is going to take about 45 minutes from the time it starts to boil. So we're using 1 cup of brown rice to 2 1/4 cups of water. So we're going to get that on and get it boiling. Okay, we have the burner at a high temperature because we're going to bring this to a boil. I have 2 1/4 cups of water here. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our 1 cup of brown rice. And we're going to stir it up and then let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, then we can reduce it and let it simmer for 45 minutes. All right, so to start our tomato base, the very first thing we want to do is prep our onion. I got a large red onion here. You can use a white or a yellow onion, just whatever your preference is, and we're going to dice it up so it can go in the skillet. All right, so I have the onions diced, our brown rice is cooking, and we have our skillet here set at a medium heat. In our skillet, we're going to put in a 1/3 cup of olive oil. And this is what we're going to cook our onions and our garlic in. Once it gets real hot in there, then we're going to add the onions and the garlic. We have 2 tablespoons of garlic that we're going to put in. We just stir it for just a minute or so, and once it starts to get that translucent color, you know where it's just about done, and we can add those garlic to it. Like I said, this is 2 tablespoons of garlic we're going to put in. Stir it all in. All right, now we have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar we're going to add in, 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. All right, now we're going to add in all of our tomatoes. All right, so I have some dried thyme here. We're just going to sprinkle it all over the top of our tomato base, and then we're just going to lay our cod fillets right on the top. All right, now we're just going to cover it and let it set for about 12 to 15 minutes till it's good and flaky. All right, it's been about 15 minutes, and now we need to check our fish. Oh, looky there. Need to check to see if it's flaky and about done. You can see it's already starting to separate here. That's a good indication that it is done all the way through. It is perfect. All right, we can turn it off and get ready to check our rice. All right, dinner is served. It's interesting about codfish. It brings back memories of from when I was a kid. There was this sing-along movie, and it had this song in it called The Codfish Ball. And I had asked my husband about it. He had never heard of this song, so I pulled it up for him, let him hear it. If you remember it, leave a comment below. Let me know, because it was a Disney sing-along movie. Anyway, but a tip for you on your fish, make sure you thaw it out the night before, put it in the fridge, let it thaw. If it's still frozen, you can run it under some cold water, but you definitely want it thawed, whether you're using tilapia, cod, any other white fish, just make sure that it is thawed for you. So I'm ready. Let's give it a try, see how our codfish and tomatoes and our brown rice all turned out. It looks so good. Get a little bit of rice on there. It is really, really yummy. Full of flavor. I did even put a little bit of fresh oregano from the herb garden in here. Fantastic, super easy, very nutritious. Thanks so much for joining me today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time in the Tasty Yet Healthy Kitchen.